Hi dancers, I'm Jojo from Adult Ballet Collective, and today I'll be doing a pointe shoe review of the Bloch Grace pointe shoes and the Bloch Heritage pointe shoes. So let's get started. Let's start off with the Bloch Heritage. Mine are in the size 2.5 No X. These were my first pointe shoes and there are so many things that I love about them. My absolute favourite thing about them is the aesthetic. The Heritage are a Russian inspired shoe with a V-shaped vamp, which makes the shoe look very streamlined. It has a wide platform which is really good for balancing and definitely helpful for a beginner. I believe the shank is a flexible strength. I think you can get a strong shank with the Heritage too, but the flexible strength is again suitable for beginners. The Heritage have a suede insole, canvas lining on the inside and just a regular drawstring. It also has an inner platform toe cushion that's attached inside the tip of the pointe shoe. I personally love this as it's made my journey on pointe much more comfortable. The one thing I will mention is that I've noticed that the Heritage can be a squeaky shoe. Here's what the Heritage look like on my feet. These were actually my first pair of pointe shoes and they are now retired from the dance studio, so they actually serve as my outdoor shoes that I use for photos. They're really soft, but I still love the streamlined aesthetic of the shoe and they were a great shoe to start learning in. Okay, so moving on to the Bloch Grace, mine are in the size 2X. Not going to lie, these are the most comfortable pointe shoes that I have ever worn. I remember when I was at my pointe shoe fitting and I tried so many different styles on, and then I put these on and it was a total Ollivanders moment, like the wand chooses the wizard. I feel like these pointe shoes chose me. So the Grace is the newest addition to Bloch's pointe shoes, and I personally feel like it's packed with all this new technology to enhance your journey on pointe. The platform is really wide, wider than the Heritage, and there is actually internal cushioning in the box of the pointe shoe, so it's as if there's already a toe pad in there. Now there's also a toe cushion in the tip of the box, but it's not attached like in the Heritage, so you can remove it really easily if you want to. The Grace has a U-shaped vamp, elastic drawstring, and the shank is a medium strength, so it's definitely harder than the Heritage. Internally, the shoe feels more modern than other Bloch pointe shoes. Here's what the Grace look like on my feet. These are a pair that are already broken in, so they're feeling really nice on my feet. I feel very supported in them and really comfortable in them too. The wide platform has given me more confidence on pointe, and this pair really feels like they're an extension of my body. Alright, let's do a side-by-side comparison. The Heritage is on the left and the Grace is on the right. It's crazy to see how much bigger and wider the box of the Grace looks, yet it still fits my feet well. I think this is because of the internal cushioning. It definitely affects the aesthetic of the shoe. Look, they're both great pointe shoes. I personally prefer the way the Heritage looks, but I prefer the way the Grace feels. The Heritage is probably a better shoe for beginners, so I'm glad I started my pointe journey in them, but now happy to continue my pointe journey in the Grace. Let me know if you've tried either of these shoes and what your thoughts are. Our feet are all so different, so it's interesting to know how pointe shoes work and don't work for people. Thanks for watching!